Hey you guys, welcome back. Today I want to share with you the first time I prayed for direction and God answered. So this is earlier in my experience. I desired to go to a camp meeting, and it was not just only me. It was me and a group of people. So they went previous years, and my mom, myself, and those some friends wanted to go to this camp meeting. So then another camp meeting presented itself. It was the same weekend. So I was like, Lord, I don't know which way to go. And you said, bring everything to you. So I was praying and I was like, okay, I know that this would be much easier and it would make a lot more sense for me to go to this camp meeting with everyone. Now, remember, this is me before moving to America. So I lived in St. Croix, the Virgin Islands. So it just makes more sense, when you're traveling overseas with others, and it just kind of easier that way. But um, I wanted to make sure it was just what God wanted, not what made sense per se or what everyone else is doing. So I knew that my parents would pay for my flight and room and everything. But I was like, no, Lord, if you want me to go to this other camp meeting that presented itself, then you would have to fully take care of the finances part. So I didn't want any assistance from my parents, and I didn't know how I was gonna get it. I knew at the time where I was working, I was not gonna be able to save enough money in the time period to be able to cover the full cost. So I prayed and I asked God, and just like, Lord, if you want me to go to this other camp meeting by myself, then you must make a way somehow. And the Lord did. And I was super surprised. I just expressed my desire to go, and also, like why I wanted to a friend, and she decided to pay for my ticket and for the event. And I was just like, cannot believe that this was the case. And then another friend um, knew that I was going to go to one or the other, and wrote me a check for the remaining costs of the full trip. And I was just like, man, God, you just came through. Like, this is the first time I've ever had to like consider what would you have me to do? And in praying and just making my request known, God came through and showed me that this is the way. And it was confirmed. When I was there, I knew like this is exactly where God wanted me to be at that time, in that place, for that season of my life. And I was just very thankful that God was able to do that and to work it out and to work everything out. Even just like, I mean, everything surrounding it. It was just crazy how it is my first time just really thinking. I didn't know what to pray. I didn't know how to ask or what kind of sign or what. But I knew these were two things presented itself, and I'm like, God, I want to make sure I choose the one you want me to go, the way you want me to go, not just because everyone is doing it. And of course, both are great to go to, but I wanted to know that God was going to show for what He wanted me and where He wanted me to go. So I hope this is helpful and be a blessing to you, because to know that when you pray and when you have situations that you're in, you can actually come to God and ask Him to show you, and He will show you the way. It may not come exactly how you desire, but know that He will show you the way in which you should go. So I pray that this has been a blessing to you, and I hope that I'll see you again very soon. God bless.